So is it just me, or are you wondering also why there hasn't really been that much PS5 news lately? Because I kind of miss talking about these crazy PS5 patents, photos, and leaks. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo Tron Show, where we cover the latest gaming news every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Central. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news, including PS5, click that subscribe button now, and don't forget to leave your thoughts about today's news so we can talk about the PS5 down in the comment section below. In this video, we're going to talk about the best look at the Ps5 Dev kit that we have gotten ever. I mean, it's just full front and center now. Not only that, but there might be a DualShock 5 in that photo too. And we're also going to talk about what this actually means, because this photo right here is more important than you think. So the PS5 has been making a lot of headlines in the past couple months. I've covered a ton of PS5 news, including the PS5 controller patent, the leaked photos of the dev kit, the leaked dev kit patent, and just so much more. It's really crazy that we're finally talking about the PS5. So much news has came up, I decided to make a playlist of all of the PS5 news for you guys, which will be in the description below. And that brings me to the PS5 leaked dev kit. Now this comes to us from the world of Twitter, from a Twitter handle by the name of Drunk Cat, and as you can see, it sports the Ps5 Dev Kit in all its weird and fantastic glory, with the huge V to boot, which I personally think that's for 5 as in PS5. Tell me what you guys think that huge V in the middle of the Ps5 Dev Kit is for. I mean, it could also be to cool the system because it has vents in it too, but tell me what you guys think. But what's more interesting about this photo is not the Ps5 Dev Kit itself, but the possible DualShock 5 in the photo, and of course the screen on the Ps5 Dev Kit. So first let's talk about the DualShock 5, and then we'll talk about the screen. Now the reason why I think this is a DualShock 5 is really for a couple reasons. One, the light bar sensor seems to not be there. If you remember when we covered the PS5 controller patent, there was no light bar. Two, if you look in the top right of the photo, you can see another DualShock 5, and it seems that there is a very different headphone jack area from the standard PS4 controller. And according to the patent, the touchpad seems to be slightly higher than the DualShock 4, though that could be just my eyes playing tricks on me, but to me it looks a little bit higher than your standard PS4 controller. And now we have to talk about that screen, and don't get too excited just yet. Remember, the Xbox One X dev kit also had a screen. Now putting the screen on the console I think would actually be pretty cool. You can add some pretty cool features, like a customizable screen would be pretty cool. It could sport some kind of maybe information about the game, the possible resolution that the game's running at, and of course the FPS for the game too. It could also show that, but more than likely it's probably just for the PS5 dev kit, just like the Xbox One X dev kit. And now on to the second part I mentioned in the beginning of this video, and that's why this photo is more important than you think. So we know the PS5 is coming in 2020. We know devs have these PS5 dev kits in their hands and are making PS5 games, which still blows my mind to think that we're actually going to be getting the PS5 finally. And we also know that Dying Light 2 is in development for the PS5, and of course Final Fantasy XIV was confirmed for the PS5 too. Also, usually with leaks we don't get this full frontal look at the PS5 dev kit. Usually we get a patent or we get some kind of weird photo like we got before, but this is just full and center. Like, they didn't even care that it was leaked, and they're not going to get in trouble by Sony. So I think Sony is finally able to show more about the PS5, which means, keeping all of this in mind, that more devs are going to be opening up about the PS5 in their games. Cyberpunk 2077's PR team actually already spoke about a Cyberpunk PS5 port. We're getting more and more devs talking about the PS5, and the fact that these are out in the wild means things are going to get very, very interesting, which I'll be covering every day. So if you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news every day at 2 p.m., make sure you click that subscribe button now, and of course have that notification bell on, because sometimes YouTube actually doesn't bring my videos to you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Robotron Show. Have a good one.